YouTube.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're back with more holiday adventures as we avoid MSQ.
More bun. More bun, less MSQ.
Yeah. Ain't that
Hey,
right,
Doodles.
Runosuke? Hello, Doodles. I'm trying to sound happy. I don't know if I'm succeeding.
You should be happy you got your egg.
Yes, I did. If you did get a
On
chance...
one pull.
Yeah.
Sadly, after dinner, Action was off doing something else and didn't come back until a little late, so we have not done a second run for me to get my egg.
Yes,
You
but
go celebrate.
we have successfully cleared E12 Savage as a 3-man, and the last pull was like smooth as butter, practically, I say.
Like I said, somewhat lumpy butter, but still butter.
All within parameters.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was amazing.
This was kind of offset by Ryan and I. We did a heal trial afterwards, and
Yeah, sorry.
one of the tanks yelled at me because I wasn't rezzing fast enough, even though I was the one holding the party together.
Yeah.
And
They
it
calmed me
was
because I was doing all the rezzing, but I was only able to do the rezzing because this person right over here was keeping the remnant of the party alive, including me.
yeah. That trial was very trying because everyone was determined to just kill each other. I'd say they were
There's a certain amount
trolling,
of that.
which is a possibility. The trolls have apparently
Especially currently.
Yeah, the trolls have apparently been in full force recently because I know 2 people who had to blacklist people within an hour of each other.
That generally doesn't happen.
No.
I have to admit, I saw a couple of things. I'm going, okay, it's possible you're new and don't know this, but this is symbology you should know already. Was that trolling? And think of it, if I'm in the middle of the raid trial and going, was that trolling? That's bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of... Hi, Urka. I do kind of wonder if we had maybe like 2 trolls in there. Among
2 trolls
some
and
new people.
a lot of new people, which I don't blame them for, because the mechanics there kind of go fast and furious.
Yeah.
And someone complaining that I wasn't rezzing because I was healing.
You're
Actually-
out of your fast reses and kind of low on mana.
Well,
And boy,
part of the
resin will
problem
chew up the mana.
is that when I'm focusing on healing, I'm
Yes.
throwing broils in between my heals.
Yeah, they were complaining about the broil switch.
And
Yeah,
there
don't
was a
complain about broils on a scholar.
Yeah, you don't complain about broils on the scholar because the broils are what you cast in between all your other healing.
And you're keeping barriers up and going and everything like that, and as a scholar, that's your job.
And I was seriously keeping
Yeah.
my ferry going. Actually, I should say my carbuncle, but it's a ferry in reality, going a mile a minute. And I had like...
Which trial? It was Seed of Sacrifice
yeah.
and Hike Link. You know, Mr. He is permanently off the Christmas card list.
Yeah, Themis is
Because of
totally
that
off my
current limit
Christmas
break
card
4 that
list.
you can't skip in the Savage.
Yeah. And I was basically doing...
And people were going up and down all over the place.
We were having things like people were stacking
The crossbows.
the crossbows.
Yeah,
Because
they
one of
split
our
that very nicely the second time around, but the first time around, yeah, they totally stacked them. I'm watching it coming because I'm standing in the middle of it to help mitigate and go, I'm not gonna live.
you know how I
didn't
lived
live.
that?
You weren't there.
Yes, I purposely stayed out because I saw what was happening. I was like, you guys can go die in a corner if you're gonna do that.
Yeah,
I know that was cruel of me, but yeah, no.
No. It was probably the right choice. I was kind of going,
I had just
somebody will move
revved.
and we can squeak this out, and no, they didn't move.
Yeah. They did not move. It was a trying trial. I can forgive new people. It doesn't help that there's some mechanics where nowadays people do stack the stacks and it works in their favor. But it's a very iffy maneuver. It's not something you should default to.
Yeah, and I don't think there's ever one that's marked like that crossbow that you can successfully stack, though I don't know the advanced stuff that you're talking about. But
the big one I can think of where people are stacking the stacks
okay,
is Circus Tower, the last boss. Those three big stacks going down.
They do that one, and that is a very different type of stack, and boy, is that low level. This is nowhere near low enough level to be doing that with.
No. So all my happiness for getting the Oracle of Darkness down has been deflated by being yelled at for doing my job.
Yeah. I'll try and put that behind you and keep thinking happy thoughts about that egg.
Yeah, I've yet to pull it out and open it. Well, I've used it, but I haven't actually used the mount.
Yeah, you've yet to see what the mount is.
I know what the mount is.
Let's see what your new Monza is like.
It's special. It's less a Mazda and more a Ford F-50.
I have to say, Mount Roulette gave me a couple of mounts today where I'm going, yeah, this is just wrong.
Which ones?
The second one was the Beardless Ramu mount.
Oh, yes.
Where you're standing on the centaur back, and I'm going, nope, this is wrong. And of course, the other one I commented to you as I was going across the zone because, yeah, okay, it's the plane from Air Force One.
Oh,
that's
yes.
Cute. That's neat. Having that as your mount, that silly little thing, and Dancing Mad playing is just, no, this... These two things do not cross. You're spoiling the mood, one way or the other.
But it
whichever mood you want.
But that mount actually drops.
Yeah,
from
I know
Kefka.
why you get that one because it drops out of Kefka, but I'm just going, nope, this mount and this music do not belong together.
But I'm still amazed on the Eden that we did it in one pull.
Well, after how many weeks?
Yeah. And next week
and how many different party compositions did we go through?
Yeah.
At least 3.
Well, part of it is it took us a while to figure out, no, the actual winning strategy is let them die.
Is to die. Yeah.
Twice. There's 2 different points in the fight that the winning strategy is to let everyone but the main tank, or let everyone but one
the first
person
time
die.
is everyone but the main tank. Hey, Kirdwin. But yeah, basically for the phase transition from part 1 to part 2, everyone but the main tank dies, and the main tank just lets her complete what she's doing, and then there. And then, the stealth lights is the main tank and main DPS die, and the red mage spatulas up the rest of the party. Because that's what red mages do.
Spatula is the appropriate term. Oh, welcome, all the people who just raided. It is awesome to see you.
We were avoiding main story.
Yes, we're avoiding main story. We're about to do the Heavensturn event, and I was just kind of getting off my chest the fact that we did something really awesome today, immediately followed by me getting yelled at for doing my job.
Yes. How dare you do your job?
I know. Hello, Hibi Bugyo. It's the year of the snake, isn't it? Ask me how I know this.
I'll tell you how I know it. It's by the tripled S in the title of the quest. Heavensturn trivia. The Hibi Bugyo wishes to test your knowledge of the Heavensturn customs.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing my best to hiss my way through this and messing it up to no end.
Actually, you're lucky because this one's mine. That is definitely a female
Everyone is
aura.
lucky because this one is yours.
My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. An adventure,
That's what the headlights are for.
Yes, we have headlights. It's hilarious. I mean, look at those headlights.
So even better is the glowy points on those things. You can turn them on and off.
Yes. Pray forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Hibi Bugyo, and along with my fellow delegates have come to these shores that we might share our Heavensturn custom with the fine folks of Eorzea. Both people mark the turning of the year to next, but how do we so differ in a few key respects? In Eorzea tradition, the 12 choose one of their number to guide the realm throughout the coming year. Well, they did. Well, that's Riley and Damon.
Yeah. Yeah. They used to. We kind of put them out of a job.
Spoilers! In the Far East, however, custom dictates we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the Hibi, although the term snake might be more familiar to Eorzean ears. Where I hail from, this oft-revered creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to the miraculous manner in which the Hibi emerges anew, time and time again, after shedding its skin. That many and more may benefit from the noble beast's blessing, my fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope will be an entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Slithery Trivia Trial. Oh god.
Oh no. Trivia. We're in trouble. Quick, get out the Encyclopedia Eorzea. We're gonna need it.
I've got it right here.
Exactly.
It is. Right next to my desk. Participants will wield their way snake-like through the city streets and answer the questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. What, we're not pounding Mochi this year?
Yeah, I'm afraid you're not going to get to beat up Mochi.
I thought this was a Mochi year. I guess I was wrong.
They've been doing less and less Mochi lately. It's kind of disappointing.
I have bid my sisters, the 3 Hibiki Yoriki, awaiting their charge at certain locations throughout Limsa Lomensa. Oh god, this is all going to be me all night long, isn't it? Maybe I should crack a Coke open. My throat will thank me, my sleep will not.
No.
As for you, adventurers, I urge you to seek them out and put your knowledge of Far East customs to the test. And rest assured the auspicious prize of yours for the taking should you succeed.
Yeah, it's going to be all you.
Considering a means of stocking up on good fortune before you've... Consider the means of stocking up good fortune before your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have it piqued your interest?
Let me at them. I'll beat the... Oh, wait. Yeah, I beat trivia into a pulp.
My 5th? No trivia? Shall I use the, Piglet's Fists
Gauntlets
of Knowledge? Gauntlets of Knowledge? Yes. Our little event...
Every time you hit somebody, you learn something about them.
Bam!
You have a black eye. You have a glass jaw.
Ah, the fists of
Baron's
knowledge.
old group.
Yes. This little event of ours is first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, should you find yourself stumped during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. Yeah, we'll see about that.
The buns need all the hints they can get. Us, hopefully not so much.
If it is a perfect score you seek, you may also wish to speak with Hibi Dosen to acquire the knowledge you seek. The first quizmaster you shall face is the eldest among my sisters, the blue Hibiki Yoriki. You'll find her a short distance north of here. Pray shed your misgivings and venture forth.
Okay, shall we go do the only lines I'll have all night?
He's pretty much the same as in previous years.
I'm not sure. It's sounding kind of like his answers will give us clues. But it could still be the same thing, which means, yeah, it'll be trivia, you know, if you've done the Heavensturn before. But we'll see. Good morrow to you, my ladies. I'm the Hibi Dushin, a member of a far eastern delegation come to share our traditions of Heavensturn with the good people of Eorzea. If there is aught you would know of this year's celebration, you need only ask.
What do you do here?
It's probably that I come seeking knowledge that'll be...
Okay, fine. I come seeking knowledge.
Oh, okay. Let me skip through this.
Do.
Say no more. Pray listen carefully. We, Far Easterners, are fond of our superstitions, one of which concerns the Hibi, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But Hibi are as multifarious as they are scaly, and while each species has their merits, white Hibi in particular are revered for their rarity. But there's one serpent that stands, or rather slithers, above the rest, and that is the fabled great white Tsuchinoko, luck giver supreme. Traditionally, the people of Hingashi have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creature when praying for its blessings. Alas, in modern times, sightings of the real serpent have all but ceased.
Aww. I think we know what the others are. We've
More or
done
less,
them in
yeah.
the past. So, north, that would be this way.
North.
Woohoo. Thanks very much for joining us, Clink. You get a good night's sleep. And good luck with work tomorrow. I hope it is, at most, uneventful. Because
Yes.
having nothing happen is better than having all the horrible things happen.
Yes. Trust me.
Be safe and get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Hope to see you around on other nights.
Probably Monday. We'll see.
Probably.
Join us when you can. Don't worry if you can't. The bracing ocean air, the hustle and the bustle. What a marvelous place. I do hope my dear sisters and I get a chance to do some sightseeing.
There are sights to see.
Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair city. I have a question for your slithery trivia trial contender. Let me see. Ready? As you are no doubt aware, the snake is considered the most auspicious creature in my native Hingashi. But what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble Hibi?
Fair fortune.
Fair fortune, yeah. Definitely not romantic fulfillment, that's for sure.
Does this mean that if Rayleigh and Theron do this before going and seeing the fortune teller, they will finally get a good fortune?
Remember last year when every single one of my characters but one got horrible fortunes? Not just bad fortunes, it was like the worst fortunes you could get. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Snakes are indeed said to be bringers of fortune. By the way, there exists one scalekin in particular known to lavish extra help of luck for those who encounter it. The Tsuchinoko. Where other serpents are sleek and slender, the Tsuchinoko is broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon its decidedly snake-like form. Anyhow, that brings my selection of the quiz to an end. You'll find my younger sister, the yellow Hibi Yoriki, by the Drowning Wench. Pay her a visit for the next round of the Slithery Trivia Trial.
Yeah, and with that description of a snake, Rylea is nervous. Adonia doesn't know any better.
No, but she will learn.
Sadly.
Aw, she looks so sad here. Ma'am, are you okay? By the Kami, the city is absolutely packed with people. 'Tis enough to send you dizzy. Ah, she's getting peopled out.
First time in the big city. Guess she's not used to Kagane.
Give me a moment, contender. You're aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? Well, some snakes are luckier than others, and they happen to have one thing in common. Their color. Any guesses what that might be? White?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare, magical creatures, hence the association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there's only one snake that deserves special mention, the elusive great white Tsuchinoko. In times past, people would pray to the luck serpent in hopes of receiving its blessing. In the past 100 years or so, though, there haven't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but faded these days. Anyway, you have one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the red Hibiki Yoriki.
Time for some good food.
Hibi Yoriki.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to add an extra key to that. My bad.
They're not related to Ryoga.
Oink, oink. And you're pondering something. Ah, what heavenly smells! I must remember to visit the Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sister. Okay, I can't blame you on
Food
that
here
one.
is good.
There you are, contenders. I've been waiting for you. I hope you're ready for the last question. I assume you've all heard how we Far Easterners used to revere the great white Tsuchinoko, yes? I'm guessing my sisters also told you how he's been nary a sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Higashi, being as resourceful people they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects during the Heavensturn. Any ideas on what they might have turned to? Rice cakes!
Rice cakes.
Also known as mochi! I am so bummed we're not doing mochi pounding this year.
I know, your fists are ready and everything.
I know! Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised an Eorzean would even have an inkling. Color me impressed.
I thought your red was your color.
When I say cake, you're probably thinking of some nice light, like the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heavensturn in Higashi are hard as rock. We take one pebbly hard rice cake and stack it on top of another, and you have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like a great white Tsuchinoko himself. Well, that brings us to the end of the Slithery Trivia Trial. Thank you for taking part.
Don't look now, there's a corn servant behind us.
Oh no! Does that mean we get polenta? Polenta would be good. We can't forget your prize now, can we? For your efforts, a gift born of the finest painstaking Hingashi craftsmanship. And it'll be all yours in a matter of moment. Hold on.
Did you misplace the prizes?
Did they get eaten?
Yeah, did someone eat the prizes?
I could have sworn we had plenty left. Oh dear. Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white Tsukinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all these enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sister's going to be livid. Oh,
it's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's a disaster.
It's fine. We don't have an apartment to put them in anyway.
Oh no. Oh, there seems to be one left after all. Was that there before? Sorry about all that.
Of course it was. Just smiling on your bed.
Anyhow, it's all yours. Oh, and it's imperative to even ask. I know, but could I trouble you to tell my sister, the Hibi Bugyo, that I've run out of prizes?
Sure.
I'll happily fetch more myself, but I ought to stay here just in case another trivia challenger shows up. So, can I count on you two? Yes. Much obliged. May the kami guide you.
We need all the guidance we can get.
Come on. Someone misstocked.
Yes.
Not like we don't know how that feels. Well, I'm just happy Thayer and Rylea this afternoon could actually do Oracle of Darkness, considering that for a while all the North American servers were down.
Yes.
We seem to be suffering a lot more DDoS lately. It's kind of sadness making.
Heard of the same business and extra trolling and such at the moment.
Oh my gosh! No, back up slightly.
Too late.
You're standing on a wind-up Mamulja! And it's adorable! It's a little baby Mamulja in the full red costume.
Yes,
he's adorable.
That is great.
I don't know where that comes from. It's adorable.
One of the savages?
Don't think so. Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and asked you to report this back to me in her stead? Yes.
He's still busy not handing out prizes, so yeah, she kind of had to send us.
Clearly my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. Must redouble my efforts. Oh dear. Please.
He's just been busy.
Please accept my sincerest apologies. I shall send someone along forthwith to replenish our stocks. That wasn't there a minute ago. What do we have here? Perhaps you dropped your prize?
Never.
Mochi?
Mochi sushi no ko.
Yes.
We've dealt with living mochi before.
It's... By the kami? prize may be exquisitely crafted, but they are mere ornaments. They do not possess the facility for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. Which leads me to think, could this be the great fabled white Tsukinoko of yore, unseen and unheard of for generations? You'd think I'd live to see the day. Oh, what a wonderful, auspicious occasion this is. He didn't go scree. He went mochi.
Yeah.
But I must say, it is passing strange the great white Tsukinoko should appear in Eorzea of all places. Perhaps it found its way here aboard our delegation's vessel before we set sail? Perhaps it would be willing to take the creature with you on your journey? Do I have a choice? It's going to mochi at me again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, for our delegation, the Sacred Serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion that the great white Tsukinoko chose you two to appear before in particular, that you might benefit from its blessing. We need all the blessings we can get. Besides, it appears quite taken with you two. Ouch! Before I forget, I should point out the Omikuji are available to draw for the rest of Heavensturn season. It might provide a delightful distraction ere matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Nay, with the great Tsukinoko at your side, I'm sure you'll overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. You have my heartfelt thanks for joining in with this humble endeavor of ours. May the hallowed Hebe guide you on your path to fortune till heavens turn once again. You know what this means?
Which one of us trades out their minion?
I've always traded out, so... If you want to keep, Ryunosuke, you can do so. He is awesome.
Yes, he is.
Okay, minion. The Great White Tsukinoko. Initially thought to be a mere ornament, this Hebe Bugyo was just as surprised as you when this squat snake-like creature began to move of its own accord. Revered in the Far East as Serpentine Bringer of Luck, it must have wriggled on board the ship bound for the shores of Limsa Luminsa. Hover
also,
over.
the item description was delightfully squidgy and a veritable fountain of good fortune to boot.
Mochi!
Okay, now come over here.
Yes?
Behind the little projection here. Okay. Now, Tsukinoko, what are you doing here? You can't be here. This is spoilers!
Mochi?
He doesn't understand how big a spoiler he is.
Yes, he is. Mochi! Well, let's see what our fortune told.
Greetings, my friends. I deal in omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? Yes, draw omikuji. We've heard about the origins last year, or the year before. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
You don't even get a free one? Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. And this is how they keep the temple open.
Yes. Good fortune! Thou shalt experience exceptional fortune. Keep these words of guidance in the heart. Adventure, embark on old journey anew. Further discoveries await. Relationships, a new love blooms. Follow thy heart's desires. Prosperity, great riches await in the gilded halls. Be open-handed. Conflict, thy weapon suiteth thee well. Continue thine efforts with confidence. Favor.
In other words, keep punching things.
Yes. Favor. Be discerning unlike unto the traitors, and no chance of profit shall pass thee by. Screenshot.
And switch over for a moment.
Actually, I want to make sure that screenshot took. No, it did not take.
If it's if you use print screen, that should do the internal to the game screenshot. F12, unless you've changed things, which you might have, will do it for Steam.
Okay, got it for Steam.
Okay.
And hold on. Okay, we've traded over.
Fair fortune. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Look closely at the weave of the lands thou seest, and thou shalt make new discoveries. So, new vistas? Relationships. Share without reservation. Thy virtues will be rewarded. Prosperity. Now is an auspicious time to find a new home. Seize the opportunity. Oh dear, I need to go house hunting? In this place?
Guild house hunting?
Maybe. Conflict. For strength thou wantest not. Thou needest but breathe as one with thine allies. Yeah, breathing as one with thine allies. There's a problem. Favor. Be wise like unto the scholar, and thou shalt find a way to overcome misfortune. So there we go. Official fortune telling for the year.
Yes.
And I took my screenshot earlier. How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. My goodness, those mountains in the distance!
Your draw distance?
Yes!
Yeah, Limsa has gotten a lot more impressive with the draw distance.
Yeah. So, back to Gridania.
Yeah?
Because we are done avoiding main story for the moment.
Oh no! What are we to do? Do we want to take
story.
the quick or long road?
Let's take the airship.
Okay. What airship it is? As we get followed by Mochi.
Yeah. The Great White Spoiler.
Mochi?
Yeah.
Airship landing, please. Britannia.
And if the pilot of the airship calls me the ward,
Oh look, it's the war.
nails that reverse landing every time.
I know, he's like the most amazing airship pilot ever.
5-star review.
Would fly again?
Yeah.
Actually,
Fly the consistent skies?
This goes back to Little Alamigo, though I suppose we can...
Oh, right. Yeah, we were in Ul'dah, not Gridania to begin with.
So,
I was thinking we were in Ul'dah. Sorry.
We've got
At least we got a lot of the distance with this.
No, it's closer to Ul'dah. Do we want to take the airship back?
Sorry. Sorry. I could have sworn we were in Gridania. I'm thinking of when Rylea logged in.
Yeah.
Because she was in the Coraline Canopy.
Yeah. Well, we both logged in here, but we were using this as a transit point, I think. I don't remember. My one brain
We were buns
cell.
of very little brains.
My one brain cell can't remember that far back.
Hi again. Yeah, sorry. Wrong protocol. Still amazingly consistent, but without it being in reverse, not quite as impressive.
Yeah, it's the full 180 degree spin and then carefully backing it up, but still maintaining speed.
Yeah.
Ruby Road.
It's like when, who was it that learned to, parallel perk?
I think that was Wolf Kid.
AAC. Yeah.
Yeah, the AAC parallel parked and can figure out how to drive it through the local McDonald's.
Yeah, just how many of Uncle Sam's dollars did you waste learning how to parallel perk this thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it was either Wolf Kid, though Kid served in the Canadian military.
Yeah, I think this was the U.S.
In that case, it probably was Grant.
Might be. Ask Baron, he's the one who knows. For me, this is like third-hand stories.
Yeah, that's still funny.
Yes!
Yeah, this is where we need to be. Little Alamigo.
Yes.
Because we just ran in. Oh, there's Alizé. Huh. Hey, Alizé.
Hey, Alizé. So, how's your New Year's fortune?
Don't mind me. I'm just waiting out our fashionably late bar. You seem rather busy, so I won't keep you.
Oh, your fortune was that bad, huh?
Apparently. Downstairs or upstairs? Not downstairs.
Now, I know it certainly wouldn't be in Volume 1, but I do wonder if either of the other two volumes of the Encyclopedia Eorzea go into the auspices.
They might. Alfie?
Oh, no? Well, don't look at me. You are the one with the sack of gill. You do have the sack of gill, don't you?
Right here in my back pocket.
Eh? You want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. Sack of Gil, a heavy leather pouch entrusted to you by Papa Limo. Not all problems can be solved with a fistful of Gil. For the rest, one must needs resort to a sack. Well, you're the ones with the Gil, and seeing as you're friends of Papa Limo. There. Tunic and slops for the both of you, tailored and, treated to your tastes. Now off with you before someone sees us together. Yeah, that might be unfortunate. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right then, I will go and change, and see you at the spot Papa Limo marked on our maps.
Toba, just in case.
Don't tell me you lost him. Those balls, woman! I'll give you another set if you did, but let's not make a habit of this.
No, we did not.
Mm-hmm.
But we do need to get into them.
Yeah. In our regular inventory? Yeah.
Don't we look special?
I'm gonna hide the helmet. It kind of stands out, as if the axe doesn't.
Fine.
Maybe keeping it visible would be fine. Just turn off the lights.
I'm sorry, Alpha, no, that pristine white hair kind of spoils it.
Well, look at us. A trio of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. Uh-huh. And now we play the waiting game.
Though right there, he really looked like Eorzea.
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal. Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal.
Uh-oh.
We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
Just as bad.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honourable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Emulger?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light?
Maybe?
Aye, I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago. On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
Uncertain bun is uncertain.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Papi Limo is always the voice of reason. He makes an excellent counselor.
Yeah. And Ida needs one.
And peeps need facial greens.
Badly?
Happy?
Peeps need facial greens badly?
Yeah.
Quarrymill, he said. Do you remember? Forgive me. You cannot be expected to recall every name and face. Besides, it's not as if it matters. I have long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. That's because we don't have enough brain cells for anything else. So let us keep moving forward together. We must find and secure those crystals. This is no time for looking back.
And we're not. Because that would hurt our neck muscles.
One life for one world. Alphino would keep moving forward. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zaharak, ready to be put to use by the Eorzea. We must apprise Eorzea of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed.
Yeah, changing out of this would be good. Fortunately, that's easily done. Poof!
Yes. And... yeah, okay.
The blood, it thickens. Now, do you remember the entire thing of Quarry Mill and the medicine?
Pieces of it.
Yeah.
I remember doing such things in Quarry Mill.
Yes.
I don't remember who we ended up saving.
I will state as a slight spoiler that what he said was a partial truth. Unfortunately, the whole truth, you have to do the Dark Knight chain to see.
Oh, jeez. Can you spill the beans because the buns aren't doing it?
We went out and did this there was a particular fighter who was dying from internal bleeding and hemorrhaging.
Yes.
Due to disease. We were able to procure medicine for him.
Yes.
That particular fight, there was like, I'm gone for, but there's 3 other people here. If we divide this up, we can save them. So even though we were just trying to save one guy, he effectively gave up the chance to get healthy again to the other 3, and you meet him dying from the disease in the Dark Knight chain.
Okay.
The other 3 that survived, 2 of them became voices of the Griffin. I'm not sure what happened to the 3rd.
Right.
The other one that did survive, that became a voice of the Griffin, we'll be dealing with him in the monk chain.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
I don't remember that part.
So we will see this. I don't want to say more in case people want to
not with
see,
that coming up.
But yeah, it got complicated. I think some of it was a couple of writers came up with the same idea, and they're like, okay, this is how we're going to make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, the 3rd one started selling Amway.
Yes. Okay, Thancred, this is Thancred. Kept you waiting, eh? My apologies. That's much better. Subterfuge was never my strong suit. You are prepared for battle then? Oh yeah, I can stab lots of things with these horns.
Yeah, and Alphino, let's be honest, he's more a diplomat than subterfuge.
Yes.
Now that Thancred has finally arrived, perhaps you can share your latest findings?
Nothing good. You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Papalaima were here all along? Well, Shtola will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. Yes. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well let them leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, let us depart at once. Yeah, we have 30 minutes to get this trial over and done with. And so they go forth, in accordance with the Griffin's plan. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long, the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready, and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. And on those ominous words...
Dun dun dun!
Uh-oh.
Yes. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah. Thancred?
This is Thancred.
We're never letting that go, are we?
Oh, no, we're not. You'd think there would be more obvious signs that something was afoot, but, if anything, the place seems quieter than I remember it. I have a bad feeling about this.
All seems calm here. Is it possible we've been deceived?
Possible.
Hold
If
on.
so, Ida and Papalaimo should be finding out.
Spell speed, no. Determination. Yeah, okay, I'll take determination.
Something.
Nom 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 nom.
Do I have anything truly tanky?
I don't know. I haven't looked in your bags recently.
Oh, there's your first problem. Oh, not really, so I'll just settle for... Actually, no, that is tanky.
Nom 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 nom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Renosuke, you've got this. You're tanking for us, right? So adorable. And just waiting in front of Alpha. Oh, no, he chickened out.
Yeah. You thought you were serious.
I'm sorry. I remember the one time I was doing raiding in WoW decades ago now. And it was on Kitzel. And we're sitting around discussing strategy. And there was this pause. Like it happens in conversations where nothing is happening. And suddenly my little minion Egbert just took off towards the enemy. And the one of the tanks at the top of the slugs. No,
Oh, I kind of remember you telling that one.
I think he actually followed it up with he didn't have his tank stance on.
And yes, Doodles, too, you're still angry as like breathing.
Let's do this!
I confess, I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we have braved the Bowl of Embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. I've already et. Several cutscenes will play in sequence, well, here goes the rest of the night.
Yep.
Yep.
Proceed!
Proceed.
Dum dum dum.
This isn't right. The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly,
Quiet.
no.
Be quiet. Quiet Bowl of Embers, but not for long.
Oh, definitely not. Oh, look!
Oh, yes.
It's his dankness.
Before the summoning.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
Gee, thanks.
By the 12, will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the Warrior of Light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into
you're
chaos.
personal.
One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you
I
agree?
suggest you stop taking your advice from Asians.
Yeah, I don't think they're listening.
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Carbuncle!
Hey, how come we can't do that?
Defend me!
Or that?
Go,
I
Carbuncle!
sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Oops.
Alize!
By the way, we used to be able to do that back in AAR.
No, we've never had a carbuncle
Did
that
I
can
not tell
catch
you,
arrows.
Alphino?
No, I meant
I am
White
not
Mage
the
buffing.
girl I once was.
Oh.
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Well, that's one way to do a job change.
As Eorzea's blade of light once stood by my side, now I shall stand at hers and defend this realm with all my might.
Let's finish this.
We done talking? Can I punch something now?
Yes, we can punch things.
You're up again. Oh man, they keep resing themselves.
Yeah, that's a problem.
No more.
Mater is invincible.
Uh-oh. No, the chains of home glam.
It ends. Now.
Here, have a fell cleave.
I'll wait here for you to catch up.
Oh dear.
Well, I was kind of really flexing my fists.
True, I am not a DPS monster at the moment.
Yeah, sorry. My fists have been itching for some time.
Yes, they have. There we go. The Velcleave.
They just rezzed everybody
Really?
again.
So what do you do to get out of that?
Time.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I just got chained. God damn it, I can't break free.
Okay.
Or later. Yes, okay. Oh, that's handy.
What?
The chains!
Hello, mysterious not stranger.
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Eorzea!
We'd know those these anywhere. Why did you even bother with that mask?
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady. By thy leave.
All I can hear in
Even
my
odds,
head
No
is
matter.
thy milk is...
We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Thou payest not mine sub.
No, Eorzeia's take on all my milkshakes, bring the boys to the yard. Yeah. Sorry. Continue the epic speech.
Understood.
You should be sorry.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
Change of yours.
I think she's been studying red mage.
Make ready! They come!
I don't think I get to do that as red mage either.
No. But you also didn't study aether weaponry at Charlian, did you?
No?
If at least one person's down, go channel some aether.
It's not enough.
Yeah, I'm not staying there for that.
Maybe not.
you have to wait until the toggle peg name comes up.
Toggle peg?
Over in front of Alisei.
Oh, so it's not her I'm clicking on. That's the problem. I can never see those tags.
Yeah, it's a white tag.
Yeah.
Will someone get the Warrior of Darkness off of me so I can click on the Blade of Light? I'm not a tank. Fine, I'll just kill him. There we go. Obsidian Carbuncle, can you please do something about him? Thank you.
Not like this.
I know. Finally had a chance to do it and immediately rezzed. He's on someone else.
Obsidian Carbuncle to the rescue!
Are you hurt?
There we go. Oh, that was big.
Nicely done.
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Can't say Ascian without saying ass.
Yep.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Albert. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
Okay? If you say so.
And that's all 6 elements.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From 2 worlds do we gather, and from 2 worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save.
whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the First, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Eorzea, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away.
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side. Watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servants of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
Strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor. Thank you, Lemini, for everything.
What in the night worth?
Yeah, I really hope everyone was taking extensive notes because, oh, howdy, is there going to be a quiz?
Yes. In, spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't that right, Tsukinoko? Tancred?
Yeah, let's see if we can not have to return here next week.
Ryanje?
Speak thy mind. I do not expect thy forgiveness.
things did not unfold as perhaps... I mean to say, I truly believe that she... Forgive me, I should not have spoken. It's not my place.
No, it's fine. It would seem we're in southern Thanalan again, and Philly is doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the Warriors of Darkness, too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. Yeah, remember that? There will be a quiz on that, too. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, and returning to the first, would they not?
Spoilers!
But mayhap that was their wish. Great. I will say.
We should talk about what to do next.
Angie is the same, Thingrid's the same. An ending to mark a new beginning. Fino seems to be at a loss for words.
It's a wind-up moon breeder! Oh,
yeah. Also spoiler, kind of.
No, she's already passed.
I mean the fact that we get the wind-up. Forgive me. My thoughts were elsewhere. And this when I know full well there's yet work to be done. The crystals... leave them to me. I will go back into Zaharak and secure them. The Amalja will still be in some disarray after the thrashing the Warriors of Darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. Bird, you say?
Yeah, he keeps saying he's a bard. He's not a bard.
No. And who will become even less of one.
Which we already saw. There is a cutscene really early on when you're dealing with the first encounter with the Freed that he uses Death Blossom. Which is a ninja skill.
Yeah. And he's been using ninja weapons at this point.
Yeah,
but like I said, he will become even less of a bard later.
Well, it's weird because it was a combination ninja paladin.
Yeah.
I miss cross-classing. I understand why they took it out, but I miss cross-classing.
Yeah. Tancred, you don't have to do this, I know. But I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and find Yida and Papalaimo. They must have finished searching the masked camp by now. Not that it matters anymore.
Orianji's the same.
Yeah.
You two must be tired. I know I am.
If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When dost thou become aware of mine independent pursuits?
When I saw you at the meeting with the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascian in the at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even you... You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that part of me feared that you'd simply betrayed us.
Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart.
I understand why you did what you did. That you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Forgive me, but I believe in the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest a while.
If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, warrior of light. Yeah, see you next week. And they still don't want to let us out of the zone.
No, but we can at least get to a rest area?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
I was trying to figure out why that wasn't working.
Because we were not in a party.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we go in through here? But we can go in through here? Yeah.
Barely. They have any good seating around here?
Good enough for Scion.
No, they don't have good booze. They only have bad booze around here.
They don't really have good seating. Or good booze. Gita?
That was a rest area, though.
Ah, there you are. We finished our search, in case you're wondering. We kind of figured.
I didn't tell them what happened in Zaharak. I thought it best to do so together.
Please keep this short and flop alive out. No, that wasn't a short. Sorry.
Well met, Fludonia. Rena, Alphino said you would be joining us. 'Twould seem that Griffin's double was telling the truth, insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the mask's camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharak? Actually...
I don't believe it. The crystals, Infilia, all of it. It's just... I don't know what it is.
I sympathize, Ida. Even now, I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted the final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Alphino, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoin the Scions. We have been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives. And I hope that we might, in turn, offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence.
God, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures.
We should be glad to recount them, and Daru's tales may surprise you. Yeah, like getting chased by a marble. Ida! Ida! Roger be praised, it is you! Ida, alive and standing here before me in the flesh. I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundobald. I fought beside your father in the Revolution. Not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways, but the resistance were always welcome in Little Alamigo. They gave us hope. Young Ida, most of all. Ida here was always full of fire, even ever the first to volunteer for a mission. Till the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst. But here you are, alive and well, looking nearly a day older.
Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I I got involved with my friends here and the Scions. Oh, and we're still in the circle of knowing back then, right? Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was just all secretive stuff at the time, and, as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me.
Pray forgive her. It has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let's return to the Raising Stones. Next week.
Next week. Probably crash an old awe.
There's a frown. Hells take me for giving you that mask. And there will be a quiz on that scene later.
The quicksand?
Sure. And a few other notes about tonight. Which of the 12 is the symbol to Simati?
To Tamati? I don't...
It's the scroll. And I can tell you the symbol, I just don't know which symbol is which.
Yeah, the scroll, I think, is Athalak. Athalak the Scholar.
Let's see, the 12. Do they give diagrams? No.
Bunny hops.
Here we go. Baliak, the Scholar.
Okay. I was
Astral
close.
water.
I was just mispronouncing his name.
Yeah, astral water.
That would make sense. He's kind of the patron saint of Charlian.
Yeah. Which is why the Nautilus and everything. And of course, we have now seen effectively the beginning of a time loop.
Yes.
There will be a quiz later.
Hi Mamodi. Long time no see. Give us
And we
your
really
strong
need a drink
stuff.
after this.
We really need it.
Yes.
I think we're going to end it here for the night. Thank you all.
We're already 20 over.
Yeah, thank you all very much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow for more adventures with Thamer and Rylea. What we're doing, we don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Until then.
And yes, Urka is right. Comfort food after all of this.
Yes. Good night. Be safe. Be well. Go enjoy some midnight cookies over with Caradwyn.
Yes, everyone have a great night. Hope to see you again tomorrow at 9:30.
Indeed. Good night, all.